Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. And most importantly, happy Labor Day. For those of us who are in the North America, US, today is Labor Day, September 1st. And happy September as well. Can you believe it's September already? Oh my goodness, time is just flying by. It's just too fast. So I know I'm coming at you at a different time. So I apologize for those who are so used to me being on here at 4 p.m. and you missed me live. But I had, today being a holiday, that's the only time that my badminton juniors parents can meet for a meeting. So I had to bump this up so that I could go to the gym and have a meeting with my under 17 players. We're planning our February trip already down to Auckland for the Pacific Invitational. But anyway, so that's badminton news, but I know you're here for stamping. Anyway, something different from last time, I actually do have a catalog. Yay! So for those of you who are not currently working with a demonstrator and you would like a copy of this, feel free to message me and I would be happy to send you a copy of this. Because this will go live September 3rd, so it's almost time. And hopefully I'll get a moment and we'll do a catalog walkthrough. How does that sound? Okay, yeah, it's just so exciting. I mean, for somebody who lives on Guam, I love autumn. Autumn is my absolute favorite season. So there's lots of autumn projects from this, and today I'm going to share with you one of the new sets that is in this catalog called Amber Autumn. And let me show you one of the key things that drew me to this set. So we'll have to wait for that. Anyway, so before we dive into our projects today, I did want to share with you some housekeeping, some events that's happening. September, I do have a kit together, and that will be September 20th. So I hope you can join me. Bring a kit, bring your paper pumpkin if you're a subscriber, or bring any kits that you have but you have not worked on. Come on over, we'll work on it together. And if you don't have a kit, well, that's fine too, because I have an inventory of different varieties of kits that you can choose from. Well, thank you for jumping in. Please do leave a message. Let me know that you're watching live with me. I appreciate it. I just want to say hello. Okay, so for those of you who have been following me, you know once there's a new catalog, that means there's an open house. So the open house will be October 11th. October 11th. Yes, that's, I think, yeah, October 11th. Yeah. I had to think. October 11th, and it will be at the Mamang Total Community Center. I know that is our favorite place because it's a huge area and lots of room for us to play. Hi, Fran. Happy Labor Day, Fran. I hope you are not laboring, but enjoying today. Anyway, so yes, so put that on your calendar. That will be October 11th. But another event that's happening, I mean, October is going to be a very busy month. October 4th is World Card Making Day. Hi, Lynette. How are you? Anyway, so October 4th is World Card Making Day, and I hope you will join me. There's so many ways you can participate in World Card Making Days, so I'm going to try to make it as clear and concise as I can. So basically, the first thing is you need to register. By registering with Stampin' Up! For the World Card Making Day, not only do you have access to the live, I want to say live performance. It's not really a performance, is it? The live event, the live World Card Making Day session. You also have access to the replay later. So, you register and you realize, oh, I cannot make it. No worries, because you can always get the link for the replay. But most importantly, when you do register, Stampin' Up! Will send you a free little gift for registering after the event. After the event, you will receive the little gift. It's actually pretty, I mean, I don't know what it is, but in the past it has been product coupons. I mean, who doesn't like a product coupon, right? Anyway, so So it's really key that once the registration opens, which is September 3rd, you will register and get ready. Now, the second way you participate is they will be, during the presentation, they'll be working with a kit. That kit will be available also September 3rd, and the price is I think with tax, with shipping is about $40. So yeah, it is a cute kit, and I can't wait to get my hands on them. It's a kit, and then you make, I think, 10 cards, and it comes with a little box for storage. So it's really cute. So that's the project that they'll be doing at World Card Making Day. So if you want to participate and follow along, be sure to order that too. Now, there's a third way you can participate on the World Card Making Day, and this is especially for those of you who are local to me, is come join me at Shirley's in Agana. We will be having lunch, and then we will work together on the, we'll watch together. It's like a watch party, right? Isn't that fun? So that will be $55. So, but it includes the kit. So lunch, stamping, friends, it's a fun day. So I hope you'll join me. Either you're joining by yourself or with your own friends, or whether you're coming to Shirley's with me and stamping and eating. I hope you'll mark that on your calendar. Okay, so I think that's all the announcements I wanted to make. That was pretty fast, wasn't it? Anyway, I tend to talk fast, don't I? I need to slow down. But anyway, so I'm excited about World Card Making Day, and I hope you are too. So remember, that's October 4th or October 3rd? Okay, now I forget. No, I think it's October 4th because 11th is the open house, 7th, yeah. Anyway, so for details, just check my events listing in my Facebook page, or if you're not already an email subscriber, my email newsletter will be listing those dates out as well. Okay, so now let's get to the fun part and let's check out Amber Autumn. All right, so this is Amber Autumn, and I really love this set. As I mentioned, autumn is my favorite time of year. I know it's strange for somebody who lives on Guam, but I just love the leaves changing and that chill in the air when it's not too cold yet, but you can still wear a sweater. And it's also the season of gratitude. And I think that's what I like the most is, right before the consumer-driven Christmas holiday season, let's wind down and go through some, be grateful, right? To have that sentiment in your heart. So I think that's why autumn speaks to me. It's a chance to just slow down and an excuse to get together. In fact, I'm already planning for Thanksgiving. I know for those of you who are not in the U.S., you're probably like, what's Thanksgiving? But anyway, so for those of you who are in the U.S., I'll actually be in Seattle for Thanksgiving. I'm spending Thanksgiving with my kids. So I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, so Amber Autumn, this is the stamp set. And it also comes with a matching or coordinating set of dies. And this, my friends, is what drew me to this set. Obviously, who needs another autumn set, right? But I tell you, you must get this one because not only does it come with these dies, it comes, well, I'm not showing the actual die because it's actually somewhere else that I need to share with you later. But it creates this beautiful, beautiful panel here. Isn't this beautiful? When I saw this in the catalog, see, as demonstrators, we can pre-order. So this will be available September 3rd for those of you who are not demonstrators. So actually, let me move this away. Isn't this beautiful? I love it. I just love it. And you can very well use any solid color, or what I usually like is cut it out from designer series paper, because you know, it looks like you have blended the colors, that you have colored in the paper, but you haven't. You're just borrowing the paper. Let me show you. This is my go-to. This pack. Oh my goodness. I have so many packs of this. Thoughtful Journey. And don't forget to use the back of it. So let me show you. I think, yeah. I cut it out of this sheet here. I think I did. Yeah. There you go. That's where it came from. Okay. And you're wondering why I thought of this is because, in case you did not know, Stampin' Up! Recently had a kit, the Harvest Home Garland Kit. And I loved the colors that they used. The colors that they used were Cajun Craze, Lost Lagoon, Old Olive, and Pecan Pie. I think this is Pecan Pie. Maybe it's not. But I just love these colors. And of course, there's very vanilla and mixed with it. But that's a very, I mean, it's a very different palette, don't you think, for Thanksgiving, for fall? And so all my projects today is leaning towards this color palette. I just love it. So that's what happened. It's like I went looking for paper with Lost Lagoon, and this was the pack, right? So I love using this. And of course, in this pack, this is the Everyday Skies I got from here. So this is also nice to die cut as well. So I guess maybe what I wanted to share was, don't forget the B side of your design series paper, because those are what I usually like to use to die cut with. So, and this is the result of that. Okay. Isn't this nice? It's so beautiful, so elegant. Let me share with you the first project I did. See, it doesn't need any more. So basically, I just cut out this. And the fun part of this is I'm using the dual-sided cardstock. Is that what you call dual color? I forget. But there's like a light side and a dark side. So with Cajun Craze, it's still Cajun Craze, but it's on the lighter side. So it gives it a nice contrast, but without being too jarringly different. And this Grateful for You is from the stamp set. This is, well, and this is a nice set because it reminded me how much fun it is to color. So these are all colored with my Stampin' Blends. Okay. And I don't know if you noticed the gold flecks. Those, my friends, is another fun thing that I don't know if you caught on to, that is called Metallic Texture Rub-On. It is so much fun. So you just cut out these pieces or whichever one you want. So like for this, see, I'm cutting out these little dots. So these are like easy paint splatter, gold paint splatter without the, actually doing it. It's just so much fun. It just gives it that nice texture because this is already very busy. So I didn't want to, add on any more extra, but I did want some bling. So this was a nice touch, I think. What do you think? Have you played with the rub-ons? These are just so much fun. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this is the first card I wanted to show you. So for this type of a die cut, I love using it as a wrap for a folding card, right? A 3D folding card. Let me show you what I mean. Like this. It's like a wrap around your card. Okay. Isn't that fun? It's a cute way to give interest to an otherwise ordinary card by wrapping it with this. It's just so much fun. People have one more thing to open up to your messages. Okay. So let me show you how it looks. It's basically like this. So what you need to do is cut maybe, this is like maybe 1/2 inch longer than you normally would. And show you here. Okay, this is why I didn't want to touch it. It's because I already set this up. So this is how you will feed it in. Okay, so you see this? Yeah. So you would just center it in your panel and you run it through your cut and emboss machine. Okay, now I have to confess, when you are working on this, this is your best friend. And also, if you have been frustrated with all the little the dimensionals, plastic thingies that are all over the house, well, I'm sorry to say, this will be around your house for a while. In fact, when I was doing it, I'm thinking, you know how when you have babies and you have like a mat underneath the high chair when they eat? That's what I feel like. I feel like I need one of those to catch all the little thingies. Let me show you what I mean. So this, but I hope this doesn't deter you from playing with this because it is really fun. So what I did in preparation for this class is you just do a whole bunch at a time, which is what I always preach, right? That, you know, if you've got your Stampin' and Emboss machine out, make more than one. So by feeding your die this way, you kind of minimize the big crunk sound that you get if you did it this way. Okay, so you just do it a little slanted that way so that as it goes into your roller, it catches a little bit at a time as opposed to, you know, this whole huge thing. But anyway, so here we go. Oh, I probably should put the trash can here too. Oh, no, that's too high. Anyway. Ta-da! Okay. Now, this is why this brush is your best friend. Because if you have not discovered this brush, you're missing out or you are doing hard work. Okay, well, these are huge ones, right? Just by rolling it, all these little things will come out, right? How fun is this? I tell you, that's what I do while I'm watching TV is I'm just rolling my die pieces. Yep. No more, you know, using like a needle to punch out each hole. I mean, you still probably will need to do that because there will be some very stubborn little thingy. I think there's a name for this, but I totally forgot what the real name of this thing is. So that is why if you buy this die, I definitely recommend you having one of these attachments. So then you just kind of poke the stubborn ones out and then just throw it all into your trash can. And that's it. And that is it. Anyway, I am not going to do this in front of you because I'm sure you get the message, but I did want to use this to let you know that this is an easy way because otherwise you are going to be sitting there and trying to poke out every single thing out of the die. Okay, so even with this, you're just rolling it off and it will come out. Okay. So let me move this aside. And as I said, these things are going to fly all over the place. But it's so worth it, guys. It is very much worth it. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so this was this and this. So you have different options for this. I have, oh, and one thing I also wanted to point out as a tip is, you know, when you do put your greeting, or your little, what do you call it, sentiment label, you're probably wondering, how do I glue it? Well, this is my tip, is you do a duplicate so that it glues together, okay? And that way it stays put. Because otherwise, you're going to have to find out, okay, all these little holes, where am I going to put the glue in, right? This is a nice way. It finishes off nicely, and you're guaranteed that whatever panel, sentiment label you have stays put. Okay, that is my little tip for today when you're dealing with these little lacy die cuts. Okay. So I was saying how you have different options, right? So this one opens on the left, but you can certainly also open it on the other side. So this one, let me go ahead and fold this. So normally what you would do is you would just glue it here, right? Glue it here. So you can open the card this way, right? Which side do you think you like to do? I mean, which is more natural, do you think? Opening it this way or this way? Anyway, yeah, and the design of this die is so that you can do it anyway. You can do it this way or this way. There's no definite up or down direction. So anyway, so that's this one. Let me show you the next project I have that I've done is this one. So now, let me bring it closer. You see what I did? Is I actually doubled it, okay? So in essence, what happens is with this, I turn this around and I doubled it like that, okay? This doesn't do justice to it because it's kind of too busy, but it works really well with a solid, especially when it's the same color as the note card. You really have to see this in person. It just gives this card so much texture. And I don't know if you also notice, aha, that is from, wait, where did it go? This is called textured note dies. It fits, guys. So what happens, how you do this is you first run your piece of cardstock through this first. And after you've done that, then you go in and you put this over it, okay? And then you will have a very nice edge. See? I know this one could have moved it a little bit over there, but you know what? That's okay. It's handmade. It's not perfect, right? And again, I went ahead and rubbed on some gold dots. It's just really nice interest because, you know, this is such a busy pattern. I didn't want to overwhelm the card, you know, make it too busy. So all this card needs now is a sentiment, which I will bring in here. Okay, where is my, let's see, do I want to have, you know what, I'll just put this on here. So, let me go ahead and put some dimensionals on here. Hey, wrong. Okay. Okay. And this was colored with watercolor pencils. Yep, watercolor pencils. But I did use the blends, the Lost Lagoon blends, because I don't think there was a Lost Lagoon watercolor pencil. So that's what I did here. And this is one of the last year, I think, a paper pumpkin set. Okay. And just plop in your greeting right here. There you go. You see? So much detail, but oh so cute, I think. Okay? All right, so what do you think? Is this something that you can get behind? Is this something that you would like to do and have a chance to play with? Okay, so my last card, is actually inspired by one of the artisans, Stampin' Up artisan. If you are not already following Stampin' Up's social media, you really should, because the artisans, they're demonstrators who are super artistic and they create projects. And one of them created something like this. Isn't this fun? So this is actually from the label. Where did it go? Oh yeah, here we go. It's from Label Me Grateful, I believe it is. Yes. Yes. Label Me Grateful. So basically, I just cut out this and cut it in half. And that becomes the basket. Isn't that the coolest? Oh my goodness. I copied his ideas so quickly because I just thought it was so smart. I'm trying to find, okay, so I can't find it. Anyway, so I just piled on the leaves. Now these are all from Label Me Grateful. So this leaf is from Label Me Grateful. The acorns are from Label Me Grateful. And these are from the Amber Autumn. And these, in case you didn't recognize, are just the leftovers from the inside here. So, oh, and this is from Notes and Totes. So there, we've got a basket, right? A basket of beautiful autumn leaves. I just think this was so much fun. And this paper is actually from, again, the back side of this. And I just embossed it with the brick embossing folder just to give it some textural interest. Autumn Wishes. Oops. And this is a great way to use up when you're cutting up your paper. These strips are great for decorating the inside. Okay, isn't this a fun paper? This is the paper. It's called Need for Tweed, I think it's called. It's perfect for mimicking a basket, don't you think? So as you can see, I really had a lot of fun playing with this particular stamp set. And I'm all ready for autumn, fall, and can't wait to share with you more of the projects from this upcoming catalog. And a great way to see all the new products and play with some of the new products would be to come to my open house, which would be October 11th. I don't really have a time, but knowing how we are, it's probably between 2 and 5. And it will be in the Mung Mung Total Community Center. And I look forward to seeing you there. So I hope you do circle it into the on your calendar and make plans to join us. Okay. Oh, one more thing I wanted to share with you. I mean, there's just so much details in this card. So yeah, so this is the other half of this, okay? So that's that. And also, if you notice, there's some texture on these leaves, and how I did that was I went ahead and embossed this wavy embossing folder, and after that, then I went ahead and die cut it onto it. It flattens it a bit, but that's okay because I really just wanted a little bit of texture. I don't know if you can see? Little bit of texture. Just to give it a little interest, so it's not boring. So anyway, so yeah, so this is today's video all about. And I want to thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you enjoy these projects, and if you did, please be sure to like my video, and better yet, share it with a friend. Sharing is caring, right? I really appreciate it. And if you're not already a subscriber to my email, I will be putting a link down below, and you can just click it and subscribe to my email. That way you will not miss any of my events. I do have email subscriber kind of a benefits. So like, you know, special pricing, special promotions when you are an email subscriber. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you again for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next week. All right, next week will be the same time, 4 o'clock. I mean, yeah, regular time, not same time. Although if many of you might want to let me know if maybe 2 p.m. is a better time for you. If it is, let me know. I mean, I'm always open to changing up the times to see what is good for the majority of my viewers. Anyway, okay. Thank you again, and have a great rest of your week. Bye.